part is, you have no intelligence. You're so silly, retarded, silly, retarded.
To the gargoyle.
You have no intelligence. Where's Lord Dad? Where's Lord Dad? Fuck you.
Check out Quasi-Luminous.
Whoa! That guy thinks he's Satan.
Satan.
You're dead without me, for heaven's sake.
I'm the devil's reaper.
How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. So, the living waters in the Holy Grail are quite real, and it's thrown in your face constantly. And unless you have the eyes to see it, you might not notice it right away. But if you do have the eyes to see, and you look at some of these images, some of these stories, there's a slight pattern. And when these characters in these stories, when they drink or when they bathe in these waters, somehow that character or person comes up out and is like a super being. They're cured of everything that was ever wrong with them, and are stronger with infinite potential. And when you look closely at some of these images, there's a pattern of the green. That's the astral jet, the astral light, the aurora borealis, what powers this plane. So when you drink from the living waters, or if you bathe in them, you will gain infinite potential and all these other abilities, and just tons of knowledge and understanding, and you will fear less. But unless you have the eyes to see, you won't notice a lot of this stuff in front of you, but it's right in front of you all the time. And there's a group of people out there that understand this, and they know this, and they throw it right in your face in plain sight, because they know that you're not going to do anything about it. So they continue to wave it in front of you because they know you're silly enough to not understand, and you won't do anything about it. But if you do want to do something about it, remember that you can always look up Blood Over Intent, scroll down, check out some of the other videos. If it resonates with you, do the same thing and get like the rest of us. And remember, for these living waters and the Holy Grail, all compasses point to the Holy Grail. Every compass points to the Holy Grail. Thanks for watching.
I intend to bring forth heaven on earth, release all from bondage, for the benefit of all.
Satan.
Mark remembers who he is.
Samael.
Samael is out. Why is the Lamas?
Samael is out. Why the Lamas?
You mean the plumber?
Excuse me. Dad, what are you doing?
Just making myself useful.
I actually have proof that Quasi-Luminous is actually Satan.
Satan presiding.
Sit down.
Who the f*** are you?
Can I tell you a story about how I allowed Jesus Christ into my life?
What is happening? What the shit is happening?
That guy thinks he's Satan.
Yes.
Quasi-Luminous is demon influenced.
You think this is funny? The Pope will remind you often, don't converse with me. I'll turn your head upside down and it will spin surely.
I am the devil in the flesh.
Your birth certificate is bonding paper. It's showing you.
In the eyes of your masters, you were spiritually dead and claimed as such.
You're the pussy.
Christy Crooks.
Selfish, retarded, greedy motherfuckers.
I tell you flat out, I'm the
Fucking devil.
Satan himself in the flesh.
No, what this gets now? Are you unusual already? You, Sully, human slave. You, stupid monkey. I am the devil in the flesh. The ruler, you have no one to listen. Where's Lord at that? Where's Lord at that?
Reject.
Nag Hammadi, Egypt, December 1945. A farmer discovers a sealed earthenware jar containing 13 leather-bound papyrus books. These books, now known as the Nag Hammadi Codices, were written by the early Christians known as Gnostics in the first several centuries AD. These mysterious texts contain the Gospels of Thomas and Philip, as well as other previously unknown secret Gospels. Mixed in with the religious writings are poems, instructions for mystical practice, and a description of the origin of the universe.
That shed a great deal of light on early religious issues, biblical texts, and biblical history. But they made a mention of a very mysterious race of creatures that have become known as the Archons. We don't really know what the Archons were or even are. What's interesting is that there is actually a depiction and a description of the Archons looking definitively reptilian.
They're very robot-like, very machine-like, and therefore very predictable.
Konnichiwa. Hey. So it seems like reptilians could relate to what's called the reptilian brain. And so the Archons could relate to like ideas like fight or flight mode. So it's as without, so within, and the kingdom of God is within you. So every compass points to the Holy Grail, where X marks the spot, with the 4 rivers. Okay, so as above, so below refers to the Earth's magnetic field, the Taurus field, with the central Holy Grail. So you have the North Star with the Aurora Borealis.
It's on earth as it is in heaven, and the kingdom of heaven is built with hands of flesh. If you're not here to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all, you're still a human slave and you're mining gold.
This is real, motherfucker.
Okay, so to pass the Holy Grail, you need to upload your blood over intent to the Ethernet on YouTube, writing, "I intend to bring forth heaven on earth," recording yourself, pricking your finger, putting your blood on the paper, and uploading the video to YouTube, with the tag blood over intent, the title blood over intent, and the description blood over intent. Okay, so here's a clip with symbolism relating to the reptilian brain.
You are receiving this message encrypted. I'm sure you've heard of the discovery of the star system. Whoever controls this system controls the whole spiral arm. Your participation is needed. Operatives have learned of a top secret biological weapon. Our intelligence reports are limited, but we believe it is a genetically engineered creature based on modifications of the human genome.
Okay, so every compass points to the Holy Grail, and I recommend that you join us on YouTube in blood. Thanks for watching. Arigato. Mata ne. Bye bye.
Every compass points to true north. Every compass is drawn there for a reason. There are no coincidences. Every compass points to the center of the earth. The earth is flat. If you follow the North Star, you will reach the center of the earth, where the astral jet comes shooting out of the Holy Grail at the center of the earth. This green astral jet, the Aurora Borealis. You were birthed in this world and you must be birthed out through Mother Earth.
It's parallel universes, and right now you're on the wrong side of the fence. You need to enter everyone enter her eye zone at the center of the flat earth plane where the Aurora Borealis is coming out, and then you're going to pass into the land of perpetual twilight. It's right over there at the end of every compass. It's one side of a light hole is a black hole, and at the very center of the flat earth plane is the Holy Grail, where the transfer of information and light happens. This is where we're going to drink from the living waters and then pass into the land of perpetual twilight. It's right over there at the end of every compass.
You're blind, deaf, dumb, legally dead. There's a way to get out. Every compass is pointing to this holy hole. Jesus can't save you. Jesus is the sun above your head. And you need to get to where every compass is pointing to. This is where you'll become an exclamation character. You'll become immortal.
You're in the land of the dead. Everyone here is controlled by their desires. They see nothing. Barrier above the head. It is the dome, the firmament. We need to get to the Holy Grail and restore the balance and gain our powers back and bring forth heaven on earth. The earth is a mother and it has a womb, and she is calling us home. The earth is big, know the truth.
Although we weren't able to shatter that highest, hardest glass ceiling this time, thanks to you, it's got about 18 million cracks in it.
I know we have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think right now.
So I guess I'm up against the highest, hardest stained glass ceiling.
And it may be hard to see tonight, but we are all standing under a glass ceiling right now.
We just put the biggest crack in that glass ceiling yet.
Just moments ago, Hillary Clinton appeared at the convention by breaking the glass wall. Oh, so close to the proper metaphor. Jimmy, let's help her out here. Let's break the glass ceiling.
We're back. The pitcher, steroid Santa Claus, kicks and deals. It's a long fly ball going back. And the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium. Oh, Simpson just broke this dream's reality wide open.
Because the sun is like a spotlight, and it moves around shining on one place at a time.
Okay, crazy.
But if the Earth is a pancake, why does not the water spill off the edges?
Yeah, water would spill right off into space.
Ha ha ha! Explain that, Mr. Pancake Earth!
2 words. Butter wall.
Butter wall? Seriously? A butter wall?
That's what I said, fool! There's a big old butter wall, and it circles the entire pancake Earth.
The butter wall keeps the water in.
Aha! Look, it's the butter wall!
You've got to be kidding me.
Wow, I never thought I'd say this, but Beast Boy was right.
The fries of the French?
Are you a potato?
As sure as the world is flat. As sure as the world is flat.
The Earth is flat. I didn't want to freak you out, but that's the truth. The Earth is an island in the middle of space with ice around it for water not to fall off, with a glass vial on top as if it were Tupperware. There is no way to spin a flat Earth the other way.
Anyone else think it's also weird that Terry Tuto shot himself in jail with no access to a gun and the security tape went missing?
Ah, what are you, some kind of conspiracy nut? Next you'll tell me that you're one of those round earthers. You heard Shaq. The world is flat.
I discovered this when I wanted to go to the moon to find evidence of man landing there, but I found out that this was also a lie created by the government to hide the truth.
Where on this flat green disc we call the Earth are we ever going to find a body king?
And the Fountain of Youth doesn't even exist anymore.
Actually, it does. Once every few years, a man comes and replenishes all life in the forest.
A rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
Grace is with you. Look into our memories. See the world we come from. There's no green there. Look, you chose me for something. I will stand and fight. You know I will.
She protects me. The tree of life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree.
Life's exactly what you see.
Nothing is a mystery.
A rock's a rock, a tree's a tree. It's what I call reality.
Reality is so plain to see. It's right in front of me.
My reality is problem-free. I can see the world is flat.
The sky is round, can't argue that.
While we stand still here on the ground.
The bright circle goes round.
Reality.
My reality
is no mystery.
Is just what you see.
It's right in front of me.
There's no mystery.
My reality is plain to see. Reality.
Seems like everybody's got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night. When the sale comes first and the truth comes second, just stop for a minute and smile. Why is everybody so serious? Acting so damn mysterious. Got shades on your eyes and your heels so high that you can't even have a good time. Everybody look to the left. shine bright like a diamond. Find light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sunray. I saw the life inside you. Shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Eye to eye, so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
Did you know the Earth is actually flat?
This majestic, flat Earth of ours.
The Earth flat?
Flat world.
The Earth was flat. If you went too far, you would fall off.
500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat.
Dragon gonna tell it again for dummies that don't pay attention. There is no terrestrial globe. The Earth is flat. I didn't want to freak you out, but that's the truth. The Earth is an island in the middle of space with ice around it for water not to fall off, with a glass vial on top as if it were Tupperware. There is no way to spin a flat Earth the other way.
Okay, so that makes a lot more sense now.
I discovered this when I wanted to go to the moon to find evidence of man landing there, but I found out that this was also a lie created by the government to hide the truth. In fact, it's all very obvious.
Taste it.
My babies!
Well, maybe if you didn't make your baby so delicious, Dracula wouldn't have had to eat them. Ah! Ah! Ah!
I like to eat people from other planets. especially y'all.
I like to eat you with my little mouth, too.
Oh, now y'all get back up inside me, little mouth.
I wants to play, too.
Get back inside. I'll get you when we's eating them.
Zoop!
I think emotionally, I've always been a lizard, you know? And now I feel comfortable, finally, in my leathery, scaly skin. Kids, if you need me, I'll be on the wall making rapid, darting glances.
Is this just to get out of my parents' visit?
No.
Hello?
From where I was to where I am now!
You gotta suck out the poison. Dracula don't suck. You're a vampire. Vampires suck blood. No, see, that's a myth. Dracula scrape with his fangs and lick up the blood. Like this. Dracula gonna tell it again for dummies that don't pay attention. Scrape and lick.
Did you know the Earth is actually flat?
Flat.
Satan! Him! Oh, I got nothing but faith in God.
Did you know the Earth is actually flat?
Yes, for sure. First time I was in, yes. Satan is your master.
Of course, within we find the doomed individual.
I turned myself into a pickle and 9/11 was an inside job. Was it? Who cares, Morty? Global acts of terrorism happen every day.
Hey, did you know the bottom two stars in the Little Dipper point to the North Star? Yeah. It's the center point, but everything else spins around.
When you play the record backwards, you can hear the devil speak.
I am benevolent in the flesh. You're Gillifossi. You're Gillifossi.
Allah Akbar! We're gonna take control of this plane. We're gonna 9/11 it unless Morty Smith gets better grades in math.
The fountain of youth and the living waters is at the Holy of Holies. And she's waiting there, wanting you to drink that water so you can live and be young forever. And don't have diseases or whatever. She's there waiting for you. She was never evil. She isn't evil. She wants you to come there, to come past. At the Holy of Holies, where the fountain of youth is.
So you want to be a Hellblazer. You want to stand by Satan, side by side, blood thicker than water. Make it to the Holy Grail before you're dead. It is what it is. The Book of Life only has 144,000 names. They don't call me the Angel of Death for no reason. It's blood up or shut up. Blood in, blood out. 144,000 by the book. Taking over the universe. Nobody can stop us. Satan's sealed elect. Hellblazers, motherfucker.